r/askreddit. What is something you spend a ton of money on that the vast majority of people never would?
My daughter's cheerleading team. It is so fucking expensive, but she really loves it, and it's done tons for her self-confidence and time management skills. Plus, I never hid from her the struggles to find the money. I donate my plasma to help pay for the travel expenses, so she really, really appreciates being able to be on the team. This is her last year, and I'm surprised to find I'm actually a little sad.
My dad did this for me, so goddamned expensive with all the uniforms and travel and etc., but I'm thankful for it, and I loved getting to travel with my dad.
I'm about to drop $1,000 to repad my flute.
Massages. I get terrible tension headaches and medication never did the trick. Massages keep it in check.
I relate to this. I have 2 different massage therapists I see. One that I pay out of pocket for. The other my health insurance pays for. I have migraines and serious back issues. Keeps me off painkillers.
Is one named John Redcorn?
Insulin.
If you're close to the border, come to Canada. It's a bit cheaper here.
Thanks for the medical advice US/bloody vaginal spray. Seltzer water. It substantially cut down on my alcohol intake, and I never drink soda anymore. But to anyone who had never been to my house, you'd think I was stocking up for the end of the world or looking into becoming a seltzer distributor.
The Sims franchise. $700 down the drain for pixels who say DARPA Dable dips.
I have spent hundreds on my girlfriend's sim addiction. I'm getting her university next.
Computer components. Set to drop an ungodly amount of my paycheck on Friday at Micro Center. It's been 6 years since my last Keep You upgrade, don't judge me.
Welcome to the inspiration for my question.
8 cores, 16 threads, here I come.
I like to collect fossils and pretty minerals that I spend way too much on, but it's my hobby and I love it.
Does Marie understand your mineral hobby?
No, she's too busy shoplifting purple crap.
Cheese, LMAO.
Was gonna also say cheese.
Swiss Gruyere or a good Stilton? What about you, fellow cheese lover?
Chicken shawarma. Can't get enough of that damn white sauce.
Zanku, you're welcome. Chicken feed. Those little buggers are just stomachs covered in feathers. I was going through 200 pounds a month for a while, even though they free, range, and eat everything they can find.
Chicken feed, goat feed, horse feed, donkey feed, and hay. Lots and lots of hay. But the animals are all pets, and they're wonderful. People bring their kids to our farm so they can pet them. Worth every penny.
Fencing and fencing accessories. Not the barbed wire type, but the stabbing people with long, pointy metal sticks kind.
Look at Mr. Fancy Pants over here with his Leon Paul gear. I usually just fence with a rusty rebar and a quadruple-layered t-shirt. /S.
Effects pedals. I took some to a friend's house a few weeks ago for a stoner noise jam, and he said, "What is that? About $2,000 in pedals?" I was about to push back as it seemed absurd.
Stoner noise jam right on.
Damn original poster Kuda just got a fuzz and wah pedal and spent the rest on bongs.
Asian ball-jointed dolls. Never get into this hobby. Drugs are cheaper and easier to explain.
Knives. Not like I buy a lot of knives. I spend a lot of a few.
This is also my poison. I've had a few Shiragurovs. Always wanted that elusive seashell Haiti. And currently have 2 different Todd Beg Bodegas, one titanium with marble carbon fiber inserts and one carbon fiber body with silver twirl inserts. Everyone guesses they go for $200/E, and half the time I just say close to avoid the inevitable conversation that it's a waste of money.
This was one of those posts where, if it were an in-person conversation, I would have just smiled gently and nodded, all the while wondering at which point in the sentence you switched to gibberish names just for fun to see if I would realize it.
I spent $800 on a bow, like a bow and arrow, for target shooting. I told my friends and they all told me I was nuts. I probably am.
Wait until you spend over $1,000 on a bare bow, and then realize you need sights and a rest and a stabilizer, and this and that and the other thing you can't live without. That's when you really start questioning your sanity. But I do love that thwack sound.
Was on my school archery team. When it's time for people to buy gear, we tell them to go all out because good archery equipment lasts virtually forever. It's still a effing brick, and my school paid for the upkeep of arrows and targets, which is a significant expense on its own.
I think I'm in the top 1% of chickpea consumers.
Ungrateful people.
I'm also a parent of small children. 2 courses of Accutane for severe acne gave me my life back.
You know, I randomly stumbled into the Accutane Soupy Minus Reddit for some reason, and if anyone questions you as to why you spend so much money on it, they're effing bonkers if they don't understand. Not being taken seriously whatsoever as a human being because you have a face full of acne is a painful experience that a lot of people are lucky that they don't have to go through.
Skooma. Can't get enough of that sweet, sweet moon sugar.
Ah, a fellow Argonian. You truly have class.